everybody, welcome back to next video. Today we're hopping into the 4th episode of the 3rd season of Superman and Lois Too Close to Home. Last episode was a very good episode. Bitsy was on her A game. Everybody's on their A game in terms of her not accepting the fact that she's sick, and I thought that was very real, very realistic, and I love the struggle that Clark was having. That yes, he's Superman, he has all these powers and abilities and everything, and yet he can't do anything to help his wife. And that to me is an amazing story to tell, and I'm so happy they're telling this story. I'm not happy that she has cancer, I'm just happy that they're telling this story. We also had Alana getting angry at her daughter and smacking her, which not a fan of. And then we also had Jonathan's truck getting stolen, and they all did some badass moves to get it all back, so that was fun. I'm loving the season so far. I really like it. I like where they're going. I like that they're taking their time. Like, yes, there wasn't a lot of action in the last episode, but I felt like there was so much more personal relationships to it and so much character-driven stuff that it worked for me, and it was really, really good. And as it shows, you don't need a whole bunch of fights and explosions and everything else. You know what you need? You need characters that we care about, and you need the heartfelt emotions to be emotionally connected to these characters, and that's what this show excels at, and I love it. So I'm excited to hop into this episode to see what happens. I hope you guys are excited as well. If you want to see the full unedited and cut reaction to this episode or any of my other episodes, you can head on over to my Patreon page. Link will be in the description below. Hang out right here on YouTube. That's cool. Just be sure that you like, you comment, and you subscribe. So here we go. I'm ready to watch this episode. Grogu's ready to go. So let's get into it. This is the 4th episode of the 3rd season of Superman and Lois Too Close to Home. Let's go. Ooh. Well, that's not good. Go, go, go. Floor it. Oh, no. You gotta break. You gotta break. Yay, Superman. That's so cool. See, this is what I want. Just him. Just rescuing people. It's great. That's so cool. Hey, father-son team. I like how he's slowly bringing him along.
This is mine!
What are you doing?
Not in color, alright? I told you!
Your mother just had her first round of chemo yesterday. Today, she needs to recover in peace and quiet. So what she's not going to listen to all day is the two of you up here fighting over a sweater. Understood?
This is such a sibling thing. I fought all the time with my sister about our clothes constantly because, like, I'd see her, like, have an article of clothing that was mine that, like, our parents would, like, mistakenly put in her room or vice versa. And I'd see it on her and be like, that's mine! I've been looking for that! Oh, my God. This is bringing back so many childhood memories right here. I love my sister now. She's the best. But we get along great now. I love her. I love her to death now. But, oh, my God. This is sibling rivalry. To a T.
Maybe you guys just go do something outside the house today, huh? Do not bother your mother with anything.
I love how overprotective he is right now.
Sarah,
I don't want to talk to her.
you don't hang up on your mother.
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
Oh,
Yep, that's fair.
she slapped you? And I'm gonna make sure it never does again. Hey, I'm coming over.
Yep. It's about how that conversation's gonna go.
It appears the main source of power was plasma propulsion.
Use ion thrusters.
That is correct.
Deploy posterior drive.
What'd you discover?
The kryptonite gauntlets used against you at the warehouse. I think that tech was made by the me of this Earth. Maybe there is a connection between Bruno Mannheim and my doppelganger's death.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we know. Look, the whole reason Lois and Chrissy were at that medical facility in the first place is because we kind of been investigating Mannheim. She went to talk to Dr. Irons.
Lois, talk to my sister.
Hey, John.
He's like, wait, you did what? All this go. What did you do? No, it's not okay.
Nothing
You did
I can
what?
wait. I need to get back to the shop. Feel better.
If I was Lois, I would be getting super annoyed because I'm like, yes, I know you're trying to help. You have the best intentions. You want me to relax. You want me to get better. But, like, you're keeping things from me. You're not letting me do my job. Like, I'm not running around all over town. Like, I'm literally in the house. Like, let me do my thing. And don't keep secrets from me about what's going on. Like, I know you have the best intentions. I do. I know. Kind of going overboard.
You stole my truck.
What'd you say?
You stole it. And you took it to a chop shop. Look, I know it was you. You had my mom's watch.
Shut your mouth.
Oh, what? You don't want everyone hearing that you're a crap dad?
Oh!
I don't
Oh,
like
saw that coming a mile away, though.
You'll get more than my fist.
Punch him back. Go in there. Oh.
I can see your hair, which is why you're getting it cut. You're not serious. First thing we do at the DOD is give recruits the old high and tight.
Yeah, but I'm not a recruit. And besides, my dad never had to do anything like that.
That's because he didn't look like he was auditioning for Thin Lizzy.
Thin Lizzy?
The best disguise
What the hell is
just
Thin
blend
Lizzy?
in. That and the glasses. Now, this is about you being responsible enough to be a hero.
But you even know what that means.
What?
Don't you disrespect me like that.
Right?
I'm a 4-star general in the U.S. Armed Forces.
That looks like more than an elbow. Did you get into a fight?
No, okay? Just stop. It's fine.
Jonathan, what aren't you telling me?
Dad said not to bother you today.
He said that?
Okay, no, this isn't helping, okay? Just, please, just watch your show. I'm fine.
I lost control. There's no excuse. Sarah said it was my fault you cheated on me.
She said what?
She called me selfish and said that's why you cheated.
She should have never thrown my mistakes in your face.
But you shouldn't have hit
You don't
her
deserve that.
either, though.
I guess it started a few days ago when my truck was stolen.
Who stole
Your truck got stolen?
Do you guys know that Grandpa wants me to cut my hair?
Did you know that Jonathan's truck got stolen?
What happened to your face?
Jordan, you heard your father. Did you know about the truck?
Yeah. They went and got it.
Sit down.
You're on the couch of shame, too.
Yeah, something's come up with the DOD.
Go. I've got this. Now start with the truck.
I've been looking into how Mannheim got his hands on your blood. It came from the DOD.
How is that even possible?
Yeah, like how?
When you were hospitalized after Allie Alston attacked
The DOD took my
Oh.
blood while I was unconscious?
you, they were trying to save your life. It was medically necessary.
At that time. What have they been doing with it since then?
Right? That's what I've been
I
wondering.
don't know.
How do you not know?
Try to weaponize my affair just to, what, hurt her?
So that makes her slapping me okay.
No. No, it does not. But it doesn't make what you did okay either.
Your mama loves you very much.
Then how could she do that to me?
Look, Maya, your mama made a big mistake, but you wouldn't want to be judged on your worst day, now would you? So maybe let's not judge your mama on hers, okay?
That's a good scene. Good job, Dad. Like, not making anyone the villain, not just like, hey, like, but not excusing anything at the same time.
I'm friends with Lois Lane. I know what you said about your brother. I just need to know more about him.
All I know is when my brother got out of the service, things were good for a while, and then they weren't. Then my dad heard from an old army friend that he was selling military weapons on the side. He told me that I would be better off without him.
Aww.
6 months later, he was murdered. I can't do this.
Yeah, that
It's
would
not your
be.
fault. But please,
Yeah, it's.
don't come back.
Yeah, I get it. Completely get it. I mean, seeing your dead brother doppelganger for the first time and having to talk about him when you're barely able to move on from what happened, like, or never even able to really move on. So you just like learn to live with the grief. Yeah, that I don't blame her at all.
My boss would like a word.
Great.
Boss.
I think you know.
So we're gonna go see Mannheim. Okay.
Did you hit my son?
Whatever story he may have told.
Don't you dare call my son a liar, you miserable coward.
Oh fuck.
Watch your tone.
Nah, she will do no such thing.
Men like you don't scare me.
Maybe I need to teach all three of you a lesson.
Mom?
You stay away from my family.
Okay.
No, Lois, no. Oh god. And reality is setting in.
After you recovered from your incident with Miss Alston, we wanted to be prepared in case we ever found ourselves in a similar situation.
Have you used it for anything else since then?
Nothing. Hand to God.
Well, that's one way to do it.
Thank you for your time, General.
Okay then. Took care of that.
For years, Lois Lane has been coming after me, convinced that I took over Intergang. After its leader, Boss Moxie, was killed by Lex Luthor, she continues to dig like a dog with a bone. So she's at it again. Even sending Superman to my home.
What's that got to do with me?
You tell me.
Oh, damn.
I wish I could take it back. I know that I can't. All I can ask for is a chance to make things right.
How?
Promising you right now that what happened will never, ever happen again.
Give her a chance. Better not happen again.
I just want things to be better.
It's gonna take more than like a day, though. Just give it time.
Mom's not feeling good.
I'm fine. I just overexerted myself a little.
Told you to take it easy.
Long day for that.
Yeah. This is Lois. Come on, man.
We went to talk to Candace's dad.
He's the one who hit you?
And stole my truck.
He threatened Mom with a gun.
It's fine, Clark. I handled it.
He's like, no,
This is
no,
not a
no,
job
no,
for
no.
Superman.
He's not going.
Oh.
The John Henry Irons I knew always wanted to be a hero, make a difference in the world.
Oops. Oh,
He was one
damn
of the smartest men I
it.
ever met. He just wouldn't listen.
No. Fuck.
Go to hell.
Well, where is Darlene?
Look for this. You hit my son, pulled a gun on my wife. And now you and I are gonna step outside so we can talk.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Mistake, buddy. Big mistakes made.
I'd really rather not do this in front of your daughter.
You think she hasn't seen this before?
If you ever threaten my family again, I will come for you.
Okay.
Now leave.
Yay, Clark. Yay.
Damn, kid.
I got you.
20 seconds.
Shut. You have like 15 seconds.
You've sped up the detonation time.
Ah! Oh god. Do something! Oh.
I should kill you right now.
But you won't.
You don't know me.
I know your family, though. But the whole family down in New Orleans. Anything happens to me, they all die.
Fuck.
My people are just waiting for the order. I guess I know you better than you think. Which is why you're gonna fly out of here and never come back.
I'm curious as to how they're gonna bring him down. I'm like super curious about this.
He's all I've got. You have us. And until you figure everything out, you can stay here.
I can. I mean, you have cancer.
Yeah, but it doesn't get to decide this. I do.
Aww. And you see why he loves her. Like, she has the biggest heart, but she's a badass at the same time.
You sure about this? Her staying here?
It's just until she finds something permanent. It's gonna be a horrible disaster, isn't it?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, most likely, yeah. So it's gonna be. But better than being in with an abusive father, though.
And even though I believe you'd benefit from a nice trim.
I'm sure Mr. High and Tight over here, yeah.
Had my team put
We getting a
together
costume or something?
that should keep that hair of yours in check.
Yes! He's getting his own
Not
costume.
even the best part. These belong to my dad.
And he's.
He flew a P-38
Oh.
Lightning over Berlin in the Second World War. I want you to have them, Grandpa. Plus, I think they'll tie together the whole outfit. Can't have my grandson not looking sharp out there.
I love that. Oh, we're getting a costume. Yes. I love
now
it.
We got that over with.
Got Superboy over
Let
here.
me go figure out a way to go after Mannheim.
Actually, I already have one. His hospital. If I sign up as a chemo patient there, I would be right in the middle of Hobbs Bay.
You think she's really just coming to Hobbs Bay for treatment?
No.
You don't know her husband is. You.
Got someone in mind to help out with that?
Motherfucker. She wants you.
I do. Me.
Alright, let's go to talk about it. Well, that was the 4th episode of the 3rd season of Superman and Lois Too Close to Home. This was an alright episode. I do love the fact that they are keeping it close to the vest. It's about the family. It's not about the big action, and that's what I love about the show. I do. And I feel like the last 2 episodes were just the stepping blocks to some crazy shit that's gonna happen later on. At least I'm hoping. I'm not saying this is a bad episode, not at all whatsoever. I was very entertained throughout it. I really liked it. It was just like, I felt like not a lot happened. Like, a lot of things were resolved from last episode. Like, a lot of secrets were being kept last episode, and this episode was just like, okay, well, now we are taking care of everything that happened in last episode and dealing with that. Sorry. Like, in terms of, I felt like this episode was like an apology tour. And it's like, all right, so I did this, and I'm telling you in this episode, and we're gonna have a conversation, and I'm sorry. Like, that's what happened. Literally, this happened last episode. I'm apologizing about it now. Like, that's literally what it was. Which is fine. It's fine. You know, it's great to have all of these conversations. I'm not opposed to having all these conversations. Damn, sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. My throat needs to stop being so scratchy, man. Anyway, so good episode. I like that even despite Lois being sick, she's still Lois, which is great. And I love the fact that she called Clark out on it, but in like, if it's like a nice way. Like, she's just like, hey, like, I'm still a journalist. I'm still a mother. Like, I'm still me. Like, cancer doesn't change that. And like, and I get that it was a simple, like, hey, like, I'm sorry. Cool. And that's over with. Like, great. Like, no unnecessary drama, which is great. But like, you get where he's coming from. I get it. Like, your wife's sick. You want her to take it easy. You don't want her to be taking on more than she can handle. And, you know, makes sense. I did love the fact that Lois stood up for her son and went over there and like stood her own ground with Candace's dad. It was just like, you don't scare me, bitch. Don't come near my family again. What? And I love the fact that Clark did the same exact thing. He's like, you motherfucker, you punched my son and you drew a gun on my wife. Like, fuck no. And I love the fact that they gave him a scene of basically Superman being Clark Kent and defending his family as being Clark Kent and not Superman. And I love the fact that they did this. Like, oh, it's so good. That was such a good scene. I love it. And I love the fact that both Sarah and Lana were like, no, don't. It's fine. Like, he'll be fine. Just stay here. Like, obviously, you know, they know that he's Superman. Like, he's not gonna hurt him. Like, he'll be fine. But it was interesting the way that they handled the whole conflict between Lana and Sarah. I'm glad the fact that it wasn't just magically fixed with an apology. I do like that, but I do like the fact that it's not going to be an ongoing thing, because from what we know, it seems like this was only a one-time incident, so I hope they can mend that. Yeah, it was kind of low of Sarah to, you know, basically blame Lana for her dad's affair, but like, it was a low blow. It was a low blow, and I understand like she was angry and hurting at the time, but that was a little far, girl. You know that's not true. Thought it was sweet that they let Candace stay at the house, but I agree with them when they were laughing even on the show. This is going to be a disaster. I'm like, Yeah, it's going to be bad. But I do like the fact that they are willing to, you know, offer up a place to stay until she can find something permanent. Like, I'm like, this is why I love them. Like, they're amazing. They're just like, they see someone in trouble, and this is why they are Clark Kent and Lois Lane. Like, it's great. I love the fact that it was Lois's idea. Or, I don't know if it was exactly Lois's idea, but she was the one that presented it anyway. I'm very intrigued by the Mannheim stuff. To me, that's the best part. Anything between Lois and her sickness, and then the Mannheim, which is all kind of, you know, together. I'm very much into this season. Like, I'm curious how they are going to take down Mannheim, because he had a very serious conversation with Superman last episode, and now he had one with Henry Irons. So I'm curious as to what's gonna happen there. Also, I mean, that was just great. Like, I like the fact that they played the Irons and Darlene reunion very well. I thought that's how it would happen. She'd be like, what the fuck? Like, please don't show me again. Like, I don't want to see you ever again. It's weird. But I also do like the fact that, you know, obviously he was able to save her. Congrats, yay. But now that Mannheim knows that he's out there, it's not going to be good. So I'm curious how they're going to take him down, because obviously being in the hospital and everything. It's going to be very curious as to what's going to happen there. But yeah, this is a good season. It's just these last 2 episodes have felt like stepping stones for what's going to be happening the rest of the season, and just laying this great foundation, and I love it. Like, I am praying that we are going to be getting like a bunch of badass, high explosives, action sequences going on pretty soon. But it's been very good. I love the fact that Jordan is going out with Dad and being the superhero. And he's got a costume now, which is great. I love it. And somehow Mannheim has Clark's blood, so we'll see what happens with that. I'm very curious as to what's going to happen with that. So, yeah, all in all, solid episode. Not the best episode out there, but a solid. Like, these last 2 episodes haven't been like, oh my god, the best episode ever, but they've been very solid. And if the bottom of the show, if the floor is solid, I'm like, you have a great show. If your worst episodes are like, this is pretty solid, like, it was still really good. It's just like, maybe not like, oh my god, this is amazing, like a lot of episodes have been. But I am still enjoying this season. I'm thinking it's a lot more cohesive than last season. I feel like I still think the first season's the best one. We'll see how this 3rd season is gonna go. But as of right now, I feel like the first season's the best. This 3rd one, I feel like it's a lot more cohesive as to what they are doing. Because last season, it felt like it was kind of a little bit everywhere. But I feel like they've definitely kind of made it a lot more unified, and it's made it very good. So tell me what you thought about this episode. Tell me what you thought about this season so far. If you want to see the full unedited and cut reaction, head on over to my Patreon page, link in the description below. Hang out right here on YouTube. That's cool. Just be sure that you like, you comment, and you subscribe, and I'll see you for the next episode.